Assalamualaikum, hi and a very good morning. My name is Idham Hafizi bin Imran and I'm majoring in Bachelor of Degree English for Professional Communication at EDU550. So today I will be presenting the video presentation for the Education Psychology EDU550. The movie title is Beyond the Blackboard. So without any further ado, let's begin. Beyond the Blackboard movie told the story of an educator, Mrs. Stacy Bass, who just started her career in the education field in the city. The day she arrived at school for the job interview, she successfully gained the job as a teacher and was assigned to teach homeless students at the camp. The reality was far from the expectation. She struggled a lot at first due to the socio-economic and environment of the place, but through ups and downs, she managed to identify many problems of the camp's education system. She has come up with various new classroom management strategies and managed to tackle the issue. Hence, by the end of the movie, she received a lot of recognition and successfully brought the issue to the higher-ups and the authorities. So, there are three issues presented in the movie. The first issue is the ineffective teaching method. The third issue is the inefficient classroom arrangement. And the last issue, which is the third issue, is the uninterested students in learning. So, without any further ado, let's continue with the first video clip, which is for the ineffective teaching method.
The keys. These will open the side door from the hall and the padlock outside. Keep them locked. Hello? Hello? Keys? Every morning you do a head count. Then you call that number for stacked lunches. Wait an hour to do the count. They come in late. Any spare lunches you're to throw away. Food Services does not want the families freeloading off the lunch program. There's no principal and there's no counselor, so discipline is entirely up to you.
What about, Johnny?
What about him? He doesn't work for the school. It's his job to find rooms for those people, but there are not enough beds and there are not enough rooms, so half the kids slept in their cars last night. When they get out of control, try turning the lights off, show a movie. Those are the shame names. Nobody likes to have their name on the board. If it gets really bad, you call the police.
What about books? What books are you using?
You count the kids, you get some lunch in their bellies, you keep them off the street. If you want books, there are some there.
No, I mean textbooks. What's your class plan? I mean a class plan for 6th grade.
You're not getting this because I am sensing hostility here, and I do not deserve hostility.
No, I'm not being hostile. I mean, I don't feel hostile.
Okay, I'm fine. I came in as a one-day substitute, and that turned into 2 weeks of living hell. There's no support from the so-called parents, and the kids behave like animals. I'm a teacher, but this is not teaching. This is babysitting kids on their way to juvie. So, good luck.
Based on the video clip, we can see that the previous teacher did not make any effort to control the children's undesirable behavior. She did not practice the high level of control to maintain the students' focus in class. Instead, the least that she could do is that she provided children with movie and create a shame name list. These both instances help to reduce the children's undesirable behavior. And the advice that the previous teacher gave to the Mrs. Stacy Bass provided was more to babysitting job, count the kids, keeping them off the street, and providing food for the students. There is no suitable books that can work best as learning materials as we can identify in the bookshelf in the class, and there are no class plan to monitor the students' syllabus and also the students' lesson plan. So here is the first solution for the first issue. The teacher should practice prompt and shaping. For prompt, teacher can start giving out rewards to students who behave desirably. For example, giving out chocolate for those who will be punctual and show the best attitude. The purpose of doing prompts is to initiate behavior. We as a teacher, we want to initiate a good behavior in the students. With this, we want to increase desirable behavior and to decrease the undesirable behavior. Now, we are moving to shaping. After a few times practicing giving rewards to students, teacher can stop the prompt method and start doing shaping. Teacher can choose today by having a specific period of time to see the progress of the students' behavioral improvement over time, preferably weekly or monthly. For example, giving a bonus and collecting stars monthly for grand rewards for students who act based on the rules set by the teacher. Okay, a tips. Having a good communication skill and command over the classroom is crucial for students to pay attention during the lesson. As a result, students are able to show good concentration, and this may improve the teacher's teaching experience, hence creating the good learning and teaching environment between a teacher and the students. Now, the importance of having a lesson plan. According to Saulo, the lesson plan is crucial for teachers as it serves as a guidance for teachers. So here, teacher can prepare a key questions to trigger or to provoke the critical thinking in students within the student's mind. Now, the second one is to provide clear objective for teachers and students. For students, it is important for us to provide a clear objective as we want to define why they have to learn the certain syllabus at that particular day. So this can drive their motivation. So this can drive their motivation in learning. And the last one is that assist on making effective time management in class. It is important for students to delegate the time adequately. So when they should do presenting the content or learning the syllabus, and when is the breaking time, the recess time, and when is the activity and also the exercise time. Now we will move on to the second issue, which is the inefficient classroom arrangement. So based on the slide, there are two pictures, the A picture and also B picture. So the A picture can be identified as a disorganized classroom arrangement, and the B picture, the down below the A picture, is a traditional classroom arrangement. Alright, so for the disorganized classroom arrangement, the effect to the teacher is that the teacher will struggle to move around and inspect your students individually. And for the students is that they cannot fully pay attention to the lesson, and teacher will not have an effective teaching experience. Now for the traditional classroom arrangement, the disadvantages to teacher is that teacher will mostly pay attention to students at the front, and students at the back will suffer from the unseen. And the effect to students is that students at the back row will struggle in academic performance as they have less guidance and motivation compared to students that sit at the front row. So the solution for the second issue is the semicircle arrangement. Based on the educational wave, pros and cons of the classroom setting arrangements, semicircle or horseshoe setup enhance students' interaction, promotes the facilitation of group work projects. This also fosters the peer engagement and collaborative learning environment. So teacher can have a good visibility of all students, no one left out, as teachers standing in the front and every students sitting in semicircle in front of the teacher. And students can have an optimal interaction with students, and this promote cooperation between them. This will help teacher on creating better teaching plan, as they can identify students' weaknesses and struggle better, as teacher and students can interact better and as they can interact well. So with this, teacher can identify the strength and also weaknesses of the students. Plus, students can have a collaboration learning session with one another, and peer learning and teaching is possible to occur. Students' Team Achievement Division (STAD) approach is possible to be managed in this arrangement. So STAD is where the teacher divided students into group, and then in this one particular group, students are divided into their own job, and they are doing their job on achieving one goal.
What? Give me my test back! Hey, what is going on in here? You're supposed to be taking a test. I finished the test. He stole my test! Why would you steal her test? Look what you did to her test! Okay, everybody sit down. Why? Because I said so. Sit down. Where do I want to sit?
Danny, I'm warning you. Get to your seat right now.
I have my seat right here. Want to see it?
Okay, you know what? I am working very hard here, and it's bad enough without having to deal with your nonsense. Now sit your butt down and get to work too. Go. Alex, go. Come on. Everybody to your seats. All right, you have 3 minutes to finish your test, and then we're doing our lice check.
Now, for the third issue, which is uninterested students in learning, there are both cause and effect. So the cause, based on the movie, the uninterested students in learning is because of without the proper learning environment and lesson plans, students have zero motivation to pursue their studies. This is also related to the students' socioeconomic status, which we can identify in the movie that they are from less luck or poverty families. Yeah, families' conditions prepare no opportunities for them to continue in the academic path. Although the students have curiosity and interest for learning, their support for pursuing in studies is not being nurtured by their parents since early. And the effect of the uninterested students in learning in academic or in education is that students starts acting naughtily and neglecting in their studies. They found that the camp did not provide a conducive and strategic place to build an institution, and found that the learning process there was temporary, so they have not taken the matter seriously. As a result, as there are no conservative and ethical behavior teaching in the camp, they have tendency to act as a bully and cause disturbance to others. Now, the solution for the third issue can be divided into two. The first one is to grasp students' interest, and second one is to prevent bullying. Alright, so for the first one effective way to cope with the uninterested students in learning is by combining their interest in the learning syllabus. For example, when making a group activity or making a real-life example, it is highly encouraged to relate the lesson to the football game concept to grasp students' attention who are fans to football clubs. This is also related to the intrinsic motivation, as the concept related increases the students' determination and motivation in learning intrinsically. Alright, now to prevent bullying, according to a study conducted by Lesley University, teaching students kindness and empathy can prevent bullying. Practicing empathy and kindness can overcome the issue in a way one understands what other people's conditions and places themselves in their world. This improves the bully's social emotional learning, and they can appreciate their identities and also other people's identities. Now we have come to the conclusion. To sum up, to create a positive and good school environment for students, teacher, parents, school, and the authority should take action on ensuring the conducive surroundings. The teacher should prepare various of learning materials and comes up with the innovative lesson plans that are flexible and dynamic for students. Furthermore, parents should be attentive and get a good command of their children's life, especially in education. Moreover, the classroom arrangement and management should be well prepared by school to ensure the students' concentration and comfort in the class. Last but not least, the authority should come up with a proper syllabus and new learning and teaching method that could enhance students' motivation in learning, and they should consider on preparing the education for their children from the less lucky family or from the poor and poverty families. With the deliberate efforts from every side, from every people, comes a good outcome for the brightest future for students. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching.